Hi everyone, I'm Representative Sharice Davids. I'm Ho-Chunk and I represent Kansas's 3rd Congressional District in Congress. I'm really sorry that I had to miss you all today, but I do want to thank you for inviting me to share a bit about what we're doing here in Congress to improve access to tribal housing. I know that I am talking to the right group when I say that housing is a necessity for families to grow and to thrive. You know, landmark legislation like the Native American Housing Assistance and Self-Determination Act provides culturally responsive housing assistance for Native Americans, Alaska Natives, and Native Hawaiians, so that those families can exist in safe and affordable homes. You know, since NAIHC's enactment, tribes have been able to rely on consistent, dedicated funding through both the Indian Housing Block Grant and Title VI loan guarantee. This allows flexibility to develop long-term projects and affordable housing specifically tailored to the needs of tribal communities. And since the passage of NAIHC in 1996, tribes have successfully built or acquired over 41,000 affordable housing units. We've seen more than 106,000 rehabilitated units and funding for critical infrastructure projects that are going to benefit those communities. The material benefit is huge, but the benefit to families in terms of stability and safety is even larger. The last NAIHC reauthorization was in 2008, and that NAIHC reauthorization expired in 2013. And while that is under consideration in Congress, it's really important to note that the reauthorization needs to be done in part because of the trust responsibility that the federal government has. And it's fundamental. You know, NAIHC needs to be reauthorized, and I'm committed to pushing for that so that Indian country can continue to provide safe and affordable housing for Native families. You know, I want to touch too on the importance of CDFIs, Native CDFIs. Native communities can grow and thrive because of the work that they're doing. We know that Native communities face unique barriers to economic growth. It's why I've been such a longtime proponent of Native CDFIs, because the benefits of supporting Native entrepreneurs can impact the entire local economy. And I'm going to keep working on those issues. As a member of the House Small Business Committee, I'm hoping to increase the economic impact in Native communities. And the staggering difference that we see between Native access and non-Native access, it shows that we have to be using the tools that are at our disposal. Tools like the Department of Agriculture's 502 direct loan program, the Native relending program, pilot program that's happening in North and South Dakota, the Native Rural Home Ownership Improvement Act, making sure that the 502 loan pilot is successful. You know, these are some of the things that we get to work on. And as the co-chair of the Native American Caucus, alongside my other co-chair, Tom Cole, we have been doing what we can to make sure that we're improving these programs, that we're staying up to date on what's going on, particularly with folks at the Department of Treasury, for instance. And we're looking forward to keeping everybody updated on the work that we've been doing. And then, I'll just say I really appreciate all the work that you all have been doing, because when we're talking about programs like the NAIHC program or the 502 lending programs, these programs are successful because Native communities are taking charge of addressing the issues in their communities. And the federal government needs to uphold the federal trust and treaty responsibilities that are there. And that means making sure that when it comes to self-determination, that it's in the hands of tribes and Native communities to do that. So I'm going to keep working on these things. I appreciate all the work that all of you are doing. And thank you again for inviting me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your conference.